yo, it's your boy Nube. We're here for another video on the channel, and we're actually back for some more Initial D. And in the last episode, we actually had a little slow episode when it came to watching some Keisuke and Bunta action with both of them in the episode. And it's surprising, I see that. It's surprising to know that it's like, they're both my favorite characters, and to see that they're both in the same episode at the same time is like, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, we did get Keisuke's car fixed last episode, and then we actually got some pretty good improvements on it for the FD, so can't wait to see how that looks in 2 races. But yeah, there's not really much else that happened last episode technically, but we're still grinding. We're heading to Ibaraki, I think, and yeah, we're just gonna see what's happening over there. It's crazy though, it's been a minute, man. Okay, what is that? It looks like a cappuccino with a wing on it. A carbon fiber wing. Yeah, it just looks like a cappuccino drop top. Nice color. 1, 2, okay. Y'all did say that we're back into some serious races after last episode, so like no more games. GTR. Joshima and Hoshino. Joshima and Hoshino. Okay. The biggest names of Purple Shadow. Is that the name of the group? Purple Shadow? Joshima and Hoshino planning to take them on? So one of the younger members of Purple Shadow will do it, right? Oh, so they some old heads. Will go out in a race. I mean, those two. They're gods, okay? Gods? They got people actually calling them gods, okay. God Arm Toshia. What does that say? God Arm Toshia Joshima. What kind of name? And Godfoot Kozo Hoshino. Alright, bars. Their cars look cold. Like, is that a GT? Like a Mustang? Like a Mustang GT? Like, and there is some old heads. That stomach of yours is bulging again. Bro, look, hey. They throwing shade, so you know they close with each other. Fatten up and slim down. That's my motto. Hey, tell them I'm big bone. Make it a point to not listen to my doctor. Hey. Okay, so they actually some good people. Since I felt my blood race. Okay, so they some middle-aged street racers, some old heads that actually got some. All right, Godfoot and God Arm. So the one in the blue car is God Arm and the other one is God Foot. Alright, Exodia. Mister. In the upcoming race. Most definitely. Look at your age. Our opponents are basically kids. Yeah? Man, these folks are kind enough to come here from Gunma. Y'all didn't have to do it though. Y'all just want to race yourselves if that's the case. What was y'all doing? Don't say that. Just keep quiet and let us do it our way. You see, y'all just want to do it. I understand though. There's nothing wrong with that. I think we're the absolute greatest there is. We taught you guys a lot of different. So they're really called Purple Shadow, and their cars actually look pretty cool too. I don't think we can even keep up with you youngsters. Now you talking about you can't keep up? What makes you think you keep up with Project D? He stood on the winner's podium. The amateur circuit, so he's a circuit racer? He really like this sort of thing. That's why they do it. Should we bang out 2 or 3 more laps? And they talking about shaking off this rust. Man, bang bang. So this one right here, that one's Godfoot and that one's God Arm. I'm assuming y'all gonna let me know anyway, but I think that's what it is. Why are they called that? Ligaments instead of anything else? Who knows? Limbs? What a joke. Cobwebs my foot. I was gonna say they just capping, bro. You know that like with how they racing right now, you saying they got rust on them. You know people this age, that's all they do. So named for his godlike handling capabilities. So that's Joshima. And he has godlike handling abilities. That's why he's God Arm. God Foot. His superhuman ability to work the accelerator. And he's Hoshino. So they're good at handling and accelerating. But what does that mean for braking, cornering? The accelerating is probably going to be good for straightaways, obviously, and the handling, I'm assuming the handling is for, you know, cornering and drifting and braking and stuff, so. Not home? Pops? Boom, boom? Man, of course. Why are you here? We just had a whole, man, last season, the season before that. Ibaraki. Oh, so you just asking, you just being nosy? I feel like you give me an important hint. It was nice for him to come all the way here, though. Recently feels like I've started. Yeah, man, been racing in 2 different cars, that's why. There it is, the spacey side of him. What you mean? It's just that he's kind of coming to understand the car. I definitely understand Takumi. These people be capping. Tackling the course for the first time. One by one, and gradually come to understand those things. So he's just starting to get more acquainted with the car, man. I don't like how you've been able to race. I mean, it's just ability. You don't really need to know any knowledge on it, right? Unless, like, I guess now you do. Which is why he's been learning a lot more about cars and how it works in other cars and etc. So you do need some knowledge outside of the car you just drive to be able to race sometimes. It's more important, there's one more support band this time. From us? Oh, okay. And that's thought the 3 bands wouldn't be quite enough. So we got 4 bands, 2 cars. It's simple to think about it that way. It's the fact that they know that they're formidable. Like, they're not saying it's like they know that they're racing against these god team. What is it called? God. What is that called? Let's head out though. God mode, yeah. Can't die. Did you hear probably the next opponent? Hey. We got them talking about it from Tochigi. Kozo Hoshino. Alright, so people know about him. A lot of people. If you have time. If you two have time. They said that man said you need to go get some experience from this. Purple Shadow. You may not know this. Acknowledges as his betters. And you telling me they talking about some cobwebs and stuff. You telling me he think they're better than him? No one knows what will happen. And watch probably D does to face the giant wall. Like nobody, we're underdogs this time around. That's crazy. Like nobody thinks that we're gonna be beating this team. That's the wild part. These two is gonna be the best racers we had. We raced against so far, and here we are. Look at that new car. I forgot I got used to that. That's crazy. That man really got himself his car fixed. It's weird that we're going against older people and they're not like, you know, dickheads. Like, weird that they're actually nice people. But look at the Twin Aces. National Park and Toge View Park. Alright, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Boy, that man Takumi got a nice little shirt on. A nice bunch of young men, very polite. So I thought they'd be cocky little brats. What you mean? We are cocky, don't worry about that. They're giving them this all my challenge. It's just we are very confident. Bro, they talking like they just OD. 5 laps, 80%. Get y'all dubs in. Get y'all little runs in. Bang, bang. DJ Gara. Y'all did say y'all were hyped for these races coming up, and it's wild to think that like it's them two right there that we're racing against next. They're not gonna underestimate the fact that we're driving an 8.6. None of that. They're gonna talk all that mess and they're gonna try their hardest this whole time. All right, my boy. I wonder who he gonna go against though. He's probably gonna go against Hoshino. Hoshino and Joshima? Is that their names? Because Takumi's probably gonna go against the one that's good at handling, so he can probably go against someone that's also good at cornering and stuff. With mostly spare tires? For what? And one mopes. Well, that's for the drivers to use. I haven't thought about it. Okay, so we got extra tires for what though? We never really had no tire problems. Make it easy to spot with small slopes on the road surface. What is a mope? You come up with strategy for courses where the slightest variables happen. But this is what Ryosuke comes up with. On ways. Oh! So they're gonna use the tire marks? Or how a tire's like health is after like practicing to see like what happened in certain parts of the road and stuff like that, I'm assuming? They're using a tire to actually understand like how a car is taking a course, just to keep a close eye on the traction. Yeah, they're using the traction to see how up the roads are, I'm assuming. I guess that makes sense, but I might not be understanding that fully though. Fujima's fine in form as well. Okay, those cars are crazy though. Is one a cappuccino and really the other one's like a Mustang? He's different from how he used to be. There were times inside some area where he was quite conflicted because he didn't know how to do half the things he was supposed to in ways we haven't seen. I don't think they've seen him drive the Emperor. Suddenly explosive growth. So he's starting to notice how like he's really getting into his bag for real. He's definitely understanding like more so about himself after driving the Emperor for so long. In any case, he said that these sure got him flashy. Look good though, with the extra black on it. It's 100% Keisuke's taste. Just cool. So the tire balance relies too much on the rear. Dang, his car leaning back? Are you Keisei? Yes, I am. If you heard of me, then you definitely know my brother. Quite the looker. Appreciate it. I got a girl at the crib. Or could. I couldn't tell. A guy like that got an aura or something that you can instantly tell. Yeah? Once you hit middle age, I got all this inactivity around the belly here. He is cool, man. Takes too much effort, makes you want a car. That man's really just talking to him about girls, huh? I scored me some sweet thing after all that effort. Man, that man's actually giving Keisuke relationship advice. That man's, you'll understand when you lose everything. See ya. Actually cold. Nah, he's a nice person. About tomorrow's race. How should I put this? Normally a mountain pass has an uphill and a downhill. In my case, alright. Aiming for total balance is the mark of a true racer, right? For just our race, why don't we opt against an uphill only stage? So you want Keisuke to run downhill? If that's how it's going to be. Oh wow, okay. So they're both going to be doing. So Keisuke's going to be doing downhill and uphill, and I'm assuming Takumi might be doing the same. Can we do our race first? Before the downhill? Okay. That man said let's do ours first, and let's do both. That man, you got a lot of proposals, alright. I like that though. That's different from what we've been doing. After not getting no races with Keisuke, we actually get him in a different type of race too. That's crazy. Is that a bad move? Yeah. It was unexpected proposal, but sure enough. Yeah, like, he just wants to race both times. Facts counts in our favor? What you mean? I take my hat off to him. He casually made us a most fair proposition. That man said him giving us that option actually gave us help. That man probably, we're saying we probably would have lost if we didn't get that option. The ability to go just downhill? It's like that, them old heads got nothing but confidence. That's the crazy part about it. Like, I could lose. Yeah, like he ain't showing no smoke and mirrors. Like, he's just straight. That's where the experience come from with these old head racers. But it's like these two ain't showing no signs of like any doubt. They out here. They know. That man came up to him talking about just girls and stuff. Like, he's not even worried about the race for real, bro. Talk to him about girls. Asked him, hey, can we do this? All right. You two will be staying at a bed and breakfast at the foot of the mountain. I forgot that we're so far away, so we're not going home. That's fine and all. Where y'all staying? This man said, I'm fine without. That man said, you sleep in my car, bro? That's crazy. We take a room in my place. That man said, I'm not used to all that. In that season, with days as hot as these. Oh yeah, I definitely understand that. Sleeping in a hot car, that ain't like, nah, that's wild. Getting a good night rest is a sake for the team. Y'all the aces. Get into band one. Y'all just gotta take the courtesy, man. Y'all gotta take care of yourselves. Have some fun in Ibaraki, bro. Dang, we got this. That's crazy, bro. I feel bad for the others. I mean, Keisuke, there always sleeps in the car. Straight robot. Still, this course will make it hard to go on the offensive. The course will? It's pretty short, but it has some points that are hard to nail down. With lazy turns and no visible exit points. Lots of twists. It doesn't seem that they're really just talking about this. You can see the development in this show with how they used to treat each other. With how Keisuke, the idiots already. With how Keisuke used to be mad after losing the first time to him back in like season 1. He looks like a pushover, but he's got an irritatingly tough core. Composure. Before, he used to get mad at the fact of Takumi losing to anybody and keeping up with each other. It's like, what is Kenta doing? Putting some tanning oil on. He doesn't want to get any darker for it. He used to be darker than what he is now. Being inside cars would be unbearable. So they're actually racing broad day. Some peaking physical and mental strength. Like, this race is gonna be different entirely. Ryo, yo, we need to give props to Ryo this season, bro. This man Ryo's mind is impeccable. With how he's been acting this season, he has been in no races. But it's the fact that he's able to do so much strategizing with who he actually is. Like, that man is the white comment. It's not like he ain't no racer or nothing. Like, he's actually a racer. And he's able to do this whole season. Like, yo, props to Ryo, most definitely. I can't overlook that at all. This music though, guardrail. So these races really finna be OD with how this setup is. Okay. What you thinking about? Sure, it's taking a sweet time inspecting the course. That man's feeling a different way about it. It was back about 15 minutes. Man said he was racing Takumi. But I saw what I needed to see. Please don't lose. Broad day. Bright and early. We don't ever get no daytime races. Or unless we are waiting until nighttime. I was gonna say, it's kind of weird. Like, probably they don't race in the day. Unless they just know that traffic's gonna be out during the day, so it's like just wait out nighttime when the roads get clear. But man, he's really finna race this Mustang, this GTR. I think that's what it is. Cause it almost reminded me of Lucifer's car. Truthfully, like, tonight is a big event. Joshima and Hoshino. We got Hoshino starting first. These guys are legends in their own time. I wonder if they know Bunta. Can their drivers compete with the duo that people refer to? Yeah, they're people calling them gods. Like, you've never heard that. Young guys still in their 20s. They're both in their 20s and has never lost once, and they went to Kanto. Okay, so they actually got like a pretty good history about themselves. Team Exodia. God foot, God arm. Just need a God head. And place their on their homepage. Alright. And there's still fan sites out there that posted the info themselves. So they got some clout. Oh, they're talking about Tragedy D. My arm's twitching. That man said, I'm ready, bro. Anxious. Now cold. You're controlled. You're bad, and it's staying alert. That man said, I'm Purple Shadow, bro. I'm gonna lose to some youngsters. Middle age, bro. V-Spec 2 Net GT. That's a Mustang, bro. That's wild. We should thought there'll be a pylon. Like a turret? Oh, do you mean like a cone? Is that acceptable? It's a combined stage, so they're going back, they're going up and coming back down. I like the lead. Alright then. Here we go. They really are ready. Like y'all definitely got the race seriousness. Like y'all hyped it up to be exactly how it should be. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's state our names. Kozo Hoshino. My name is Keisuketakahashi. Hey. Sorry guys, the truck just came around the time the episode ended, but man, that right there made it a lot more like, I'm ready for this. That man said, let's state our names again. My name is Kozo Hoshino. Nah, you gotta say yours with your chest. My name is Keisuketakahashi. That's crazy though. It's the fact of like, man, we are really getting into some serious races. Cause like I'm watching this episode and I'm thinking like, who are these two? Like they're just some old heads, just some normal racers, you know, not gonna be too much of a threat. I thought they were gonna be much like some jerks like how we reached before, but y'all are right. Like this is getting serious. These are some actual racers, Purple Shadow, and they're about the age of, I mean, they said they're in their 20s, and obviously, I guess in this show that like late 20s and stuff is kind of old comparison to the group we have now, since they are younger. But man, it's just like with everything that we've been going through, especially after like Saitama and all the nonsense that we've been through, and all the other races with the circuit racers, or even Sakamoto and the Cappuccino and stuff. Like it's so many things that we've been through, to the point of like even the race back in like I think episode, well, the one where Takumi went against the rally racer in the green suit from I think Tochigi's school or whatever. But yeah, it's like the things we've been through this season, like, and we're ending it off with these kind of races. It's like, yeah, I'm very much excited to see how these things are gonna go. So I can't wait to have for what this has to offer. But other than that, man, we're just gonna have to wait to see how it goes. Like, we did meet Joshima and Hoshino, I think that's her name. It's gonna take some minutes to get used to, but we're calling them Purple Shadow. Purple Shadow, that's a really cool name, a new gang, and they're both high level captain rally racer levels. Like that, man, I can't wait to see how that goes. But hopefully y'all did enjoy. Hopefully y'all are excited, but we are reaching the I guess the ending of this season for 4 episodes, and it's been a pretty good banger, so I can't lie. I'm ready to see how this goes. But other than that, that is going to be it for me. So thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you follow my socials down below in the description if you want to know when another video comes out, or comes here on YouTube. But that's it for me, so I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care and have a great day.